Welcome to foreverfit.tv, your online source for fitness, nutrition and lifestyle.
Hey, welcome to foreverfit.tv. I'm Nicola, a personal trainer, nutrition and lifestyle coach. And this podcast, foreverfit.tv, is your source of fitness, nutrition and lifestyle information. My aim is to bring you the right information so that you can be making healthy changes to your life, and so that it doesn't have to be confusing, because there's just so much information out there and sometimes it's just really hard for you to know what is right and what is wrong. So this is what this podcast is all about. It's just about bringing you good information so that you can become educated and so that you can start to make healthy changes so you can get your body in shape. This episode today, we are going to be talking all about superfoods and supplements, because you don't have to look very far to read in a magazine or to look here on TV or to see in a supermarket something claiming to be a superfood. And so I just wanted to clarify to you guys what in my eyes is a superfood, and which ones you can include in your diet and which ones not to, and the supplements that you could look into taking if you wanted to as well. So you might be a bit disappointed at the end of this that you don't have, or you might be disappointed, or you might be excited that you don't have to go buy a whole lot of pills and potions, because it all comes down to eating really good food and getting all your nutrients and your vitamins from good, clean, healthy food. So that starts with making sure that you are getting good quality proteins into your diet, good quality carbohydrates, good quality quality fats, your fruits, nuts and seeds, and making sure you've got a really good, well-rounded diet. And that's going to help you get the right nutrients into your body, and also going to help you have energy and help support your training goals and help get your body feeling amazing. So the first place to always start is to always make sure that you've got your diet right. And when you've got that right, this is when you want to start to tweak your diet, so you can start to add in some superfoods so that you're getting some really good nutrients into your diet. And one of the most powerful foods that is a superfood is animal meats. Surprise, surprise, animal meats contain a large amount of protein, and this is really beneficial for your body. Protein is really important. It's the building blocks for your muscles, and it also is full of, it protects your body from infections, and it also helps strengthen your immune system as well. And so also animal meats also contain essential amino acids, so making it a really good source of protein for your body. And so making sure you're getting enough animal meat into your body, and this is organic grass-fed meat. You think of the cycle of life, and you think of that animal eating really good quality grass and forage, and that's full of all the vitamins and minerals. It's then got the meat that you're eating, it's full of all those vitamins from the grass that's been put into that animal, and then you're eating the protein and the right types of fats from that animal as well. So it's making sure you're getting that animal protein into your body is one of the best superfoods you can start with. So that's where you want to start. And also, not only is it good for your immune system, it contains heaps of nutrients. So animal protein is full of iron, zinc and selenium, and it also helps support the transport of oxygen around your body. Zinc is important for your metabolism, and also selenium is really important for the breakdown of fat and chemicals in your body. So getting that in there is really important. And also another benefit of your animal meat is your vitamins A, B and D, and this is commonly found in the animal protein as well. So really good for getting yourself strong bones, muscles, teeth, and helping support your entire immune system and central nervous system, promoting good mental health and making sure that your skin health is really good. So the first place to start, your first superfood, lo and behold, is good old animal protein, grass-fed from the right places, and knowing where your animal comes from. It's a circle of life. The animal is eating really good quality grass, it's then producing really good quality meat, and then you're able to thrive off that. So don't be afraid of it. It's really good for your body, and it's a building block for your health as well. The next really good thing you need to make sure is that you get some good quality fats into your diet? Well, first you've got your vegetables. You want to be making sure you're eating an abundance of vegetables, making sure they're full of colour, full of variety, and so that's got all your nutrients and support that your body needs. So I don't need to go too much into that because you know the importance of getting vegetables into your diet. Everybody knows that. I just want to go more into why you want to be including your fats and your proteins in your diet for your superfoods. So fats and oils are really important for your hormones and your mood and your brain reactions, and they're all really dependent on the fat in your body or your fat intake. So if you starve your body from this, your hormone, your body functions are going to come depleted, and you're going to start to feel fatigued, tired, bad skin, you'll feel depressed, and later on this might lead to digestive issues or autoimmune problems, chronic fatigue, adrenal stress. It all just goes on and on, really. So it's really important for you to understand that fat doesn't make you fat. Having fat in your diet is a macronutrient that helps make you happy, really. It helps keeps you full, it helps keeps you going, and it helps your body thrive. Your body needs it so that it can be functioning properly. Too much of the wrong types of fats, however, can have huge implications of your health. It's not only through the calories and through the types of the oils, but it's really important to understand what types of oils you should be having and what types of oils are really powerful and are superfoods. Fats are essential for your well-being of the entire body, and they also required for your brain function, nervous system, and making the most of your body's hormones. So good quality fats are essential for transporting vitamins and minerals around the body, and our digestive system depends on it, which also means that your skin health depends on it, and great oils can be really anti-aging. So that's a really good thing, and we want to make great oils can also a key to creating balance in your body. We want to make sure that fat isn't something that we eliminate. So many people think that fat makes you fat, and so they go on a low-fat diet. This can lead to huge problems later on in your life and to long-term health problems. So making sure that you're including good quality fats in your diet is really important. So you want around about a teaspoon per meal, and that's a really good place to start. The fats that you want to avoid are your vegetable fats, vegetable oils, your canola oils, oil blends, rice bran oils. All of these aren't really oils, and they aren't oils that your body can use, and they also they can be incredibly toxic because they're highly refined, they're heated, they're extracted using toxic chemicals, and they don't really contain any goodness for your body. Margarine, get rid of it. Margarine is full of chemicals, ingredients that are similar that are in plastics, so don't have margarine in your diet. And types of oils that you want to be having in your diet are your olive oils, coconut oils, avocado oils, good quality fish oil, butter, and fats from animal fats as well, some saturated fats. These are really important for your health and creating they're fats that your body can use, and really good for you. So making sure that you're getting that good quality fats, and when it comes down to getting into fats a little bit further, you can get your omega-3s and your omega-6 fats. Omega-6 fats are really easy for us to get into our bodies because we generally, plenty of us are having some nuts, or we might be having olive oil and use it all the time. So this kind of thing has got lots of omega-6 in it from plant sources, but it's more often than not omega-3 is missed out, and omega-3 is something that's found in like oily fish and like fish oils as well. So making sure you're getting good quality fat into your diet, and making sure that you're getting good quality fish into your diet 2 to 3 times per week is going to help make sure that you're getting some good quality omega-3s into you. And omega-3s are really important because they're essential fatty acids, and we need them for our bodies to work normally. They are not made in your body, and they are quite hard. You need to be getting them from your diet. Having good quality omega-3s are important for reducing inflammation in the body and for your blood vessels, your joints, and elsewhere. And also omega-3 supplements are particularly important if you're wanting to heal your body. There are several types of omega-3s, And the two crucial ones are your EPA and your DHA, and these are what are found in your fish. So making sure you're getting that fish into your diet 2-3 times per week is what I would consider a superfood. Or if you can't get that fish in your diet, that's where you would supplement with an omega-3 fatty acid, because you're trying to get that type of fat into your diet because it's more healing and it's a food source. So I want you to understand that the things that I'm recommending here aren't necessarily pills and potions. They're more about food sources. So for example, if you can't get the good quality fish into your diet, well then you're going to find the food source to help that, and that could be the omega-3 oils that you would be finding. And you want to make sure that you do your research on the omega-3s and you're getting good quality ones as well. So I've got heaps of information on my site about the different quality of omega-3s and ones I kind of recommend and where I found them as well. So so you're getting your animal meats in there, making sure you're getting good quality fish, and if you aren't getting your fish in your diet, then you want to make sure you're getting an omega-3 source. So that's coming from, you could be getting some omega-3, like some salmon oil, fish oil. Then staying with that, one of the most, this will either make you, I don't know the word to use, but organ meats, I'm just going to say it, organ meats are one of the most nutrient-dense foods that is available. They are incredibly high in your zinc and your minerals, your healthy fats, essential amino acids, including your vitamins, and they're just a really good old source fashion superfood that if you are serious about your health and you don't want to be, popping pills and potions, then try adding some organ meats into your diet once a week. My mum would be shocked that I'm saying this, because she used to cook up, like, I don't know, liver and bacon, and used to kind of make us sick, but we'd have it once every now and then, and I mean, it's so good for you. And it's not until I've kind of got onto this stage of my life that I've realised the importance of getting good quality food into your diet, so you're not having to supplement. So going back to getting some fish into your diet a couple of times a week, and then adding some organ meat into your diet a couple of times a week. It's compared to muscle meat, which is animal meat. Organ meat is more densely packed with just about every single nutrient, including heavy doses of B vitamins, B1, B2, B6, folic acid, and is really important in B12. Organ meats is also loaded with minerals like phosphorus, iron, copper, magnesium, iodine, calcium, potassium, sodium, selenium, zinc, manganese, and they're also full of fat-soluble vitamins, vitamin A, D, E, and K. Organ meats also have the highest concentration of naturally occurring vitamin D, and this is one of the most efficient vitamins in the population because we just don't get outside enough. And so it's great that you can just get it from something as simple as organ meat. And organ meat also contains essential fatty acids, including omega-3s, which I just talked about, EPA and DHA. So if you would include some good quality fish into your diet and some organ meats as well then you're getting some great nutrients into your diet without even having to pop some pills and spend some money on some packaged items. So that's a really good place for you to start, and then you've got your really good quality oils as well, so making sure you're using your olive oils, coconut oils, avocado oils, that kind of thing. And I talk about them more on the different types of ones for you to be using. Anything that is solid at room temperature is a really good one for you to be cooking with, and anything that is liquid at room temperature is generally something that you wouldn't overheat. So that comes down to, if you think coconut oil, butter, ghee and animal fats, they're solid at room temperature, so they're really good at high heats. And things like your avocado oil or your fish oils, you want to be keeping them cool so that they don't go rancid with heat. Where am I up to? So you've got your animal meats, you've got your good quality fats, and your vegetables and your fruit, making sure that you're including them in your diet. Then you want to if you want to have some nuts and seeds in your diet. These aren't something that you want to be chowing down on every day, especially if you've got digestive issues. These are something that you want to be making sure that you you soak them overnight, so you're removing that phytic acid, and it helps them makes them easier to digest. And if you are having them, just having like a handful, and these are really good food sources because they've got some good minerals and vitamins in there and some protein as well. So getting them into your diet, and then so if I go more into your oils and your fats and your different types of foods, one of the good old school oils that you could be adding into your diet is good old cod liver oil. This is a really traditional, well, it's not a supplement, it's a really traditional, it's a supplement to your diet, but you wouldn't really call it a supplement again, it's more of a food source. And it is just full of so many powerful minerals and vitamins. It contains, again, the EPA and the DHA, which is your crucial omega-3 and fatty acids. And DHA is particularly important for your brain and your nervous system functions. It also contains really high levels of naturally occurring vitamin A, which is a fat-soluble vitamin, and this is something that needs to be kept in balance with your vitamin D and vitamin A, something that go hand in hand, and cod liver oil has the appropriate ratios of that. It's also really plentiful in vitamin D. Like I said before, vitamin D is incredibly low because we just spend, in our modern lives, we just spend our days inside at desks, computers, or the weather's just shocking, we don't even go outside and play. So vitamin D is incredibly deficient in a lot of people, and so having some good quality cod liver oil can get you sources of omega-3, your EPA, DHA, and your vitamin D in there as well. Also contains vitamin K, and so you're getting a simple teaspoon of cod liver oil into your diet is, again, it's like a food source. It's as if you were to be having something that's just so natural, it's affordable, and it is just got so many powerful healing benefits. So don't think that you've got to go spend a fortune on pills and potions. Like I said, just getting good quality real food and traditional things like your cod liver oil can do huge benefits for your health. Another superfood that I want to talk about is bone broths. I'm sticking with an animal theme here. Bone broths are really nutrient dense, they're full of minerals. If you're trying to create strong bones, then it makes sense for you to be eating, think of a bone that has been cooked for a few hours and all the vitamins and minerals that come out of a bone. That's the type of stuff that you want to be consuming. So get into the habit of, when you cook chicken, save your chicken carcasses and freeze them. When you've got 6 or 7 sitting there in the freezer, put them all in a massive pot and just boil up some bone broth, or when you go to the butcher, get a whole lot of bones, boil up some bone broth. Not only is the minerals that come out of the bones really good for you, the gelatin that comes out, and it's really healing for your body and really good for your skin, your bones and everything. So when you've got something like bone broth that's homemade in your freezer, it means that all your meals have got something really nutrient and really tasty for you to base it from. So when you go into cooking up just some vegetables, just pull out a cup of your bone broth that you've had in the fridge, pour it into your vegetables, or even if you come home absolutely starving, heat up a cup of bone broth and just drink it. I always have, well, not always, I'd say probably every 3 to 4 days, I'll just pull out some bone broth because, the fridge might be empty or something, and it's just something that I have if I'm starving, or if there's something, I haven't quite got something planned, there's something that I'll just have, and I'll make sure that I get into my diet at least 3 to 4 times a week, a good cup of bone broth that I've made up because of its powerful nutrients and minerals that are in it. So making sure that you're getting that into your diet is really important. And then some other really good superfoods is egg yolks. this is something that it's so many people like they do like egg white omelets, or if they're trying to lose weight, they just have the egg whites. Egg yolks are nature's multivitamin. They are hugely rich in nutrients like choline, and women really need choline in the diet. It helps protect against like tube defects, and it also plays a really important role in brain development. So making sure you're getting egg yolks into your diet is really important, in particular really, really important for females as well. Then other superfoods that you might want to think about is seaweed. Seaweed is full of iodine, and throwing some seaweed into your meals a couple of times a week is a really good way of making sure that you're getting iodine. People are, iodine's kind of a word that people sort of throw around because we get a bit scared that we haven't got enough iodine in our diet, especially if you're taking away that table salt and you're scared that you're not getting the iodine in there. You know, the old iodized table salt that I've got you all to get rid of, and you're all having Himalayan rock salt now. Having iodine in your diet, so you can just get this. You know how sushi has nori rolls and the seaweed's wrapped around your sushi? Just buy some of that from the supermarket, and once or twice a week crush up your nori sheets and put it into a salad, or throw it into a bone broth, or make sushi. Wrap it up. Just make sure you include some seaweed into your diet a couple of times a week, and then you have your iodine that you might be a little bit worried about that you're not getting in there. Then last but by no means least, I want to talk about probiotics and why you might want to take probiotics. So you've got all your superfoods, all those nutrients, vitamins that are all coming from just eating really good food, but making sure that you're smart about it. So you're getting your good quality fish in your diet, so you're getting enough omega-3s, and you could be adding cod liver oil, which is a food source, and this could be a good addition to your diet. You're making sure you're having some bone broths in your diet, some organ meat, and then just eating really good, well-rounded meals. So you're getting your protein, your vegetables, your fruit, your nuts, your oils, seeds, and just getting really good, nutritious food into your diet. And then to top that off, you want to like your probiotics. So this is something that you may need to buy these. You can't. Sometimes we don't. We are surrounded by concrete and buildings, so the organisms in the soil aren't quite there like they used to be. So buying probiotics is how you can help build that friendly bacteria in your tummy. Not only are probiotics really good for building the friendly bacteria, they're also anti-inflammatory. They've also got really good healing properties, and they help create that kind of mucus that your stomach needs as well. So probiotics are really powerful and a really good addition to the diet. And I've got them on my website as well, like why you should be taking probiotics. And it's basically, and the ones that I recommend as well, because I've done my research and I've trialed and errored and I've tried all sorts. And the ones that I believe are the best, and this is up to you to discover what you believe is the best. I believe the best are the ones that are made from soil organisms, so they're not made from your dairy. And they're full of organisms that, like if you just would have some good old dirt and things like that, and it just helping put that good bacteria back into your tummy and helping make your digestive system run normally. Because as you know, everything comes from a really good digestive system, and when you have a good digestive system, your stomach is able to filter out and eliminate anything that may be damaging it. And so, and this could be anything from your toxins to your chemicals. So it's important to really make sure that you're getting the right balance between your good and your bad bacteria. And this is where probiotics come in, so getting that in there. But there's also probiotics that you can get from, like good bacteria that you can get from your food, and in particular things like your sauerkraut, which is probably something you've never heard of before, but this is fermented cabbage. And you can buy this from a supermarket, or from a deli. It's generally in a can, but you can also make your own as well. I haven't quite got around to making my own, but I try and include sauerkraut. It's usually in my breakfast, and I have that a few times a week as well. It's a very interesting taste. It's quite fermented, for want of a better word, but you grow to love it, and that's like with most foods. That's like me with even organ meat. I mean, I can't believe I'm eating organ meat, but I'm eating it with a thought of this is just so good for my body, and it makes you begin to like it. So don't think of food. Remember, we're fueling our body with food that is good for it, and food that nourishes it, and food that supports it, and just food that makes us feel amazing. So start to really look at, it doesn't have to be a sugary bun topped up with, just think a bit more about your food and make sure that it's really nourishing for your body. And that's kind of like sort of the sauerkraut. I want you to try it, but don't be shocked if it's a bit of a funny taste for you to start with. Then there's things like kefir, which you can make at home, and you could be making yogurts at home if you can tolerate your dairy as well, or you can buy really good quality yogurts too. There's all sorts of different things that you can get, but making sure that you are getting good quality bacteria into your tummy is really important, because that's what our body needs, and just it supports like your whole intestinal function and promotes like a healthy and balanced immune system, and it helps maintain really good health. So this is probably the one thing where I would start in getting some good quality. If you have to go buy something, this is what you would start with first, is your probiotics. And if you aren't getting enough fish into your diet, then you might want to look at like cod liver oil or omega-3s. And then just to finish it off, something that, like I have mentioned it already before, is your vitamin D. Our body needs vitamin D, and this is something that you can supplement with, but instead of supplementing with it and going and buying a bottle, I'd rather that you just put it into your day and your week of getting outside and getting some sun on your skin. It is good for you. Your body needs vitamin D to play an important role with calcium metabolism, and for your immunity, and for your gene expression. And it's really clear that adequate vitamin D is a really important part of just being a human being. So if you're not getting outside and getting sun on your skin, then you aren't going to be feeling like a healthy, fit human being. So get outside, get sun on your skin, eat really good quality food, and just start getting back to basics. I mean, this is the type of foods that our ancestors ate, and the one thing that you want to be adding in there is, like I said, is the probiotics. And the reason that's so important is because our food has changed. And so if we were eating food that had the good quality bacteria from the ground and things like that, then it would be fine. But because modern society has changed, then this is something that you'd want to probably supplement with to start with. Then there's a whole nother, this is such a huge topic, and I could go into a whole lot more of foods, but I just want you to start with these basics. Keep it simple, just get good quality food into your diet, and if you've got any questions, just make sure that you ask me, because there might be something that, that is labelled a superfood, and it probably is a superfood. It probably has got amazing nutrients and vitamins in there, but if you aren't getting all these other things in there, then don't expect miracles to happen from something that could just be providing such a little value to you. So this is where it all starts, and this is what, if you really want to get your body feeling amazing and looking amazing, then this is what you need to be doing. And remember, I'm absolutely here to help you, so please just get in touch. Any questions, let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. I have got a slow cooker meat broth just cooking. This is what I do. It's it's so simple. I buy big pieces of meat. So instead of going to the supermarket and getting, 3 or 4 steaks that will last us no time, like one meal in this house, I go to a butcher or to I go to where I get my meat from, and I buy the big pieces of meat. So I'll buy the roast, and I'll always buy out of the freezer, and the freezer has always got the specials in it, and I buy the big lots. So instead of buying like 3 or 4 pork chops that just, you know, they just don't last you, I buy the big piece of meat, and it's always cheaper. And all I do is I put that in the slow cooker and I leave it. And then what happens, and after 8 hours, is this juice comes out of the slow cooker meat. I've got, I don't know, 4 or 5 meals there, sitting there between us. And I've also got this amazing juice from the meat, which I can make. I put it in the vegetables, and I put it in I put it in the fridge, so I could be using it as a sauce. And basically that's the most simplest way to make sure you're getting more and more out of your meals and getting really good nutrients into there, because there's so much nutrients that come out of meat, and for you to throw that away is just such a waste, because it's got so many healing benefits for your body. So get into the habit of, you know, don't just go buy one lot of food and enough for one meal. Get into looking ahead, using getting more meals out of one source. Yeah, more different types of meals out of one source of meat. So you've got your bone broth, you could be getting like a chicken, you could get the liver, you could get the chicken, you could do the bone broth, and you put it all together, and you've got a super nutritious meal there that's so good for your body. So just start to, you know, look outside the square, play around, get traditional, just start to make your meals go further. Not only will this make you feel good or keep your groceries down, and you don't have to have all these pills and potions that, you know, and you know what's good for your body. So just remember what else, so get in touch if you've got any questions. Thank you so much for listening, and I'm so excited. I have got 2 very, very cool guests lined up. Next episode and then the episode after that, so I'm not going to tell you yet, so you just get that wee surprise in a week's time of my special guests, 1 for each show. And then Muzzy should be back really soon as well. She's had an absolutely crazy few weeks, moving house, having babies and all sorts of things, so it'll be really cool to have her back on board. But look out for next week, and have a fantastic week, and I'll talk to you really soon.